Hey, gamers! Haven't seen me in a while. It's your buddy Work. What we're doing is a wrap up for a lot of months. We have skipped several months. So, the last session that I think I did a video for, we were about to enter into the Tomb of Annihilation with my crew of 4 players. Um, we have since missed 2 sessions and played 3 or 4 sessions. Man, it's been a long time. I missed you. Did you miss me? I've just had a lot going on. A lot of life stuff and work stuff and my other game and just all over the place. What I have noticed, I bought this game, like I said, before the pandemic started. I wanted to run this game. I heard it was really good. This adventure, the Tomb of Annihilation. I had heard that it was really good and shouldn't be, slept on. So I had gotten it and started reading it and tried to set up a group. And the pandemic hit, and then I set up another group, and we started at level 1, Lost Mine of Phandelver, and we have slowly crawled all the way up, and now we are in the Tomb of Annihilation. So careful what you wish for, right? I am now doing a dungeon crawl, and I'm finding out I don't really like running a dungeon crawl all that much. I haven't run one in so long. I kind of forgot what it was like and just how hard it is to read the entries and the map and kind of go back and forth between them and make sense out of them, especially because the party's coming in from, the wrong side, or they're coming in through the back. So all the descriptions are in the wrong order, and it's a pain. Maybe it's the difference between if it were OP, if I had created the dungeon, then I would know it all, and then it wouldn't matter, and everything would just be notes instead of actually reading it for the first time, like I am right now. I don't know. I just don't like it as much. I read it and read it and read it, and then whenever we play, I still don't know it, and I'm reading box text and reading, trying to figure out what happens. And maybe that's just a tomb because there's so much going on. I really don't know. But yeah, it's not as fun for me as the side quests and the Jungle of Cholt. The hex crawl through the Jungle of Cholt was awesome. I had so much fun with that. The party had a lot of fun with it. We were running the DM Guild supplement, but it was different than the dungeon crawl. And this dungeon crawl it's very quickly closing in around them, and they don't even realize it. I've had a couple of times where I'm like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And save their butts. But soon enough, they're gonna be in a little too deep. So, yeah, a little catch up. So we just finished our May session. So it's currently May, I don't know, 20 something. And we just finished our May session. Right now I currently have 5 players. I gained another player. I was trying to gain 2, but I gained 1 player, just trying to protect us against 2 people calling off and then only having 2 people playing, sort of thing. So right now our players and characters are in order of seniority. I have Connor, who's playing, well, I guess actually I have Dayton, who's playing Cleric, Jurgle, Death God. I have Connor, who's playing a half-elf rogue, Thief. I have Alicia, who is playing a druid, a dark elf druid, Circle of the Stars. I have Gabe, who's playing a half-orc barbarian, Totem. And my newest player, Nick, is playing Sal, who is a dragonborn sorcerer. I believe just dragon lineage. But yeah, it's going it's going well. I mean, it's fun. We're having fun. The module is well written. It's very the it's very thematic. Um, I don't know what I if I like the trickster gods or not. It's I don't know. The biggest issue is that they don't really know what they're doing. So, we have the skeleton keys running around. They know there's something up with them, but they don't know what. Now that we're on the third level, they've been collecting glass eyeballs. They don't know what they are. They're collecting the items from the dead gods, the trickster gods. They don't know what they are. They don't know if they need them. They don't know if they need the spirits inside of them or if they need the items, or like they just don't know. Like they're just trying to collect. They're hoovering up everything they can. Um, it's just, they are basically clearing level by level going down. So they are being very careful or tenacious or I don't know, traditional, conservative, whatever you want to say. But they're doing really well. I allowed them, they rested before they went in after they fought the King of Feathers. They got inside. They only messed up like once on the puzzle to get inside. So it was okay. Once they got inside, they've done fairly well. They've been pretty productive. The one thing they did do was, as soon as they got to the second level, they found, or maybe in the first level, they found the secret. Because Uriel with his thief just finds every secret door. He basically can't fail. So he finds everything. So he found the secret door that led down to the dwarven workshop where they make the tomb guardians, and that was a heck of a fight. That was a good fight. Like that was a good one. And then right into Wither's office, and I was gonna have Withers flee, but I thought he monologued for a little bit, and then they attacked him, and I was like, okay, I'm going to give him one round. I was just going to give him one round to try to get like a good spell off before he fled, and they just murped him. Like they just murped him, and I was like, oh crap. And like looking back, I probably should have just fudged it and just added hit points so he could have gotten away. But instead, I let him murp him. So Withers died. They got his amulet. They don't know what the amulet does, that it enables spells, etc. They got, the biggest thing that they got from Withers that's helping them, besides the flavor and the all the different text and history and stuff, is the control gem for the Slod on that second level. So yeah, they cleared out the first level. They cleared out the second level, and they got the Slod. So now they have this Slod that they're controlling. And the Slod can't communicate back, but Steema, the druid, is, they can receive emotions, and they just feel seething hatred. She knows the Slod can't ever be released, or it'll kill her and the whole party if it can. I don't know. It'd be a pretty good fight. It'd be pretty close. But so they got to the third level, the Beholder level. They pretty much worked most of it today. Some the last session, most of it today, and they have all of the eyes, and they're ready for the Beholder. Steema knows like 10 eyes is a Beholder. Everyone else failed their rolls. They don't know what a Beholder is, or they didn't put it together. but she's like, oh, it's gonna be a beholder. So, surprise, surprise, it's an invisible beholder. So that'll be fun. That's something I have to look forward to. So today I had three. I had Alicia, Connor, and Dayton. So I had the three most senior players showed up, and the two newer joiners weren't able to make it. The one is finishing up his student teaching, is finishing up his college career, and the other one had a funeral. So it's you can't fight. That's terrible. That's it's D&D. They can miss. So it was nice to still have three people. Everything went pretty effectively. They're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's fun to get together and roll some rocks. I'm reading pretty much the whole rest of the module pretty thoroughly, just to try to make sure what's going on with the sisters. I'm going to give them... They have found the room of respite, the room where they can sleep safely. But they took note of it, but they didn't try to rest there. The next time they try to rest, I'm going to give them you're not able to rest. You've got exhaustion. You can feel eyes on you. And I feel like that may be coming up. Or they may just go to the room of respite and rest there, in which case it's going to be a very rude awakening when they try to rest again, because they don't realize they can't rest in the tomb anymore. I let them rest in Wither's office, so that was the first time they had rested. They rested in Wither's office, and I let them do that. So yeah, no real notes. It's going well. I always wanted to have a thief in here and kind of thrust the thief on Connor, who's a new player or a novice player. He does great. It kind of makes the tomb easy mode, which I hadn't really bargained for. I expected it. I thought that they would need the rogue. I didn't think the rogue would just ace everything. So I think it's meant more for someone who just has the skills, not someone who's total maxed out on the skills. Beyond that, any other notes? Not really. I can't wait. I want the exhaustion to start weighing on them. They've been doing really well. Like, everything's been going pretty much aces for them. Again, they found that back passage, and that back passage is like, it just lets them get around things very effectively. They did the Winds of Pandemonium. It only affected the Slod. It stun-locked the Slod, and everybody else was fine. And they got the eyeballs like easy. It's impressive, so how quickly they're doing some of these things. Yeah, so it's going well. I'm still here. We're still going strong. I'm sorry that I didn't post a whole lot of these updates, but it's just a dungeon crawl. It just doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on. Maybe next time I'll have more to talk about from the Beholder fight, or what's going on the 4th level, which is Abla, I think. I don't know. Yeah. If you like, if you're watching these, please give me a like or comment so we know you're out there. I don't know that there is very few people out there. Yeah, subscribe's nice, but whatever. Yeah. Until next time, I guess, this is your buddy Work. Yeah, let me know how you're doing. Game on.